It's time for a brand new episode of the Genuine ScLoHo Media and Marketing Podcast. My name is Scott Howard, also known as ScLoHo. This is an ongoing collection of media, marketing, and personal insights with a fresh update nearly every week since 2017. This is the audio recording of an article that you can read at my website. You'll find it online at scotthoward.me, scotthoward.me. Altogether, I published over 1,600 articles, and this one is titled The Kids Table. And even though I'm recording this at the Federated Media Studios in Fort Wayne, Indiana, and I work for ScLoHo Radio, and this is being promoted by my employer, everything that I say or write is strictly my own thoughts and not necessarily the opinions of Federated Media or any of their affiliations and or advertisers. So what's this story about the kids table? Well, you likely have a lot of competition. So what causes a person to buy your product or service instead of a competitor's? Isn't that really the big question you want to know an answer to? You may think it's only about being out there, social media posts or buying ads here and there and hoping that it works to some degree. You may even think deep down that advertising doesn't work. You want there to be a switch you can turn on when you need to increase sales. Well, there is a switch you can turn on, but it's not instant gratification. It's for the long game. It's how you brand your business in the minds of consumers that is the most competent and risk-free option out there for them to choose. This means you're not only talking to the tiny group of people who need your product or service right now, the ones sitting at the little kids table, but more importantly, you're talking to the large group of people who need you down the road. They just don't know it yet. You think that the goal of advertising is all about awareness, but awareness sits at the kids' table and branding sits at the big table like royalty. And that's where you really want to sit. There's a guy named Martin Lindstrom. He's one of the world's most renowned marketing experts. And he says that branding is not only about marketing. It's not about endorsements. It's not about celebrities. It's not about the colors and fonts that you may use. Martin said that at its core, branding is about identifying and magnifying your differences. If you'd like to learn how to upgrade your advertising efforts so you can sit at the big table and hear Martin's number one piece of business advice, send me an email, scott@wowo.com. That's scott@wowo.com. Now, last month, subscribers to my free Sound Advice email newsletter received this article when it arrived in their inbox. You too can get a free subscription. Just send me an email, scott@wowo.com. That's scott@wowo.com, and ask for the free Sound Advice newsletter. Do you have any questions about advertising and marketing that you don't know who to ask? You can ask me. Just email me, scott@wowo.com. That's scott@wowo.com.
Podcasts by Federated Media.